idea I felt had the greatest impact was how to adapt and leverage the technology, the programs like Captivate and iMovie, to create materials that are going to be helpful to each student. When creating the materials, many times we tend to focus on the best way that we actually receive the information. So that may be lecture for some or just projects for others. But looking at these ideas and researching throughout the course and writing the annotated bibliographies and so forth allowed me to actually take a look at some of those other learning styles, those other multiple intelligences, and make sure that I'm designing materials that will be helpful to all students in many different areas. The most valuable skill I could say I learned this month was storyboarding and pre-production. This is something that I still find that I probably struggle with, but many times I'll start my videos for my class and I'll just have the PowerPoint as my script. That's good, but any student can read the PowerPoint and just get the information. I may want to point out and highlight certain things or highlight certain visuals. And by planning it out, I have an idea of what's going to happen, and I can point the students to the direction where they need to focus in a little bit better rather than just reading information back to them. If I could go back to the beginning of the month, I would try to find a way to participate more in the discussions. Many times I find myself just reading and posting just before the due date. I try to get everything done, but with a hectic schedule, as we all have at times, I just found that I didn't allocate enough time. But by reading the posts from other students, reading the feedback, I was able to gain a new perspective on a lot of the information. And I think this made a big difference in the amount of information that I was able to retain and the information I'll be able to take from here. One piece of information I give to the person starting the class, plan to learn a lot of information, but take your time and make sure that you understand it, digest it so that you can use it at a later time, because these are going to be great tools that you can use in your practice for the future. This month's content was very valuable in terms of our mastery goals because it's using materials like Captivate, like iMovie, to actually produce materials that can be used in the classroom. This is my overall goal. I want to produce materials that teachers or even students can eventually learn from and use to teach others about chemistry and about other classes, about other disciplines. And so this goes right along with my mastery goal of being able to do that.